And we only got, as I say, we only got 8 people, and one of them is
Nine.
somebody.
Hollywood's in there. Yeah, Hollywood didn't. Hollywood made it just as they were loading in.
Alright,
So there's 9.
huge.
Bam. Bop. Bop. Baby. My bottle's been 86th. Hmm. You just get like a bunch of those pins and just stick it on shit that's been 86'd.
Want to say that again, microphone? Yeah?
Oh, I heard the baby.
Yeah, it's the baby.
It's the producer.
Yep.
Anyway, I can see now that we're live, so welcome everybody to our cat-tastic race. I'll be coming to you live from Dover Motor Speedway for playoff race. Shit, what race number is this?
We're in the middle of the second round, or first round or something, I don't fucking know.
Yes.
We're in the middle.
No, we're in the final race.
It's the second, I think, because I think next week's Phoenix.
Yeah, second race of round 2.
Yeah.
Ooh, and they even posted the mandatory pits. God, I love them for that. But yes, no, they are just about to load in. I'm going to pull heads. Stream back up. Yep, we got about 30 seconds. And they're going to pause the clock because apparently some people lagged out of the lobby.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and nope, it's not Condi, because there was 8 cars that qualified, and there were 9 cars in the lobby. Now there's 7. So that's weird. It's not a good sign either. That we haven't even started, and we already have people lagging out of the lobby. But we're going to make the most of it. So while we wait, we can go down the point standings here and tell you where everybody's running at. And we can say that Kari, who has been at the top of the points, is still there. Head of 7 up by 7 over the 19 of Shack Attack, who sits only 7 points back. 8 points behind him, though, is Stu. In the 3rd spot, Rick Slick, a point behind him. So right now, that is your 4, is Kari, Shaq, Stu, and Rick. Ed, though, 5 points back off of that. K2, 7 off. Condi, that's going to be the car we need to watch today because he recognizes that he's in a must-win situation if he wants to make the Final 4.
And he just alerted us of that in the chat. And what a good way to start that by getting the pole here in qualifying. So that 43 already looks like Condi's brought a fast hot rod. I know he's been, I think both him and Kari have been putting in practice for this week from what I've heard, so let's see if all that hard work pays off tonight. Looks like Kari actually, I think, was one of those cars that lost their qualifying spot.
Yeah, it was Hockey and Kari.
I don't know if they're going to, I don't even know if they saw where their spots were, if they're going to get them back or not. If not, then have to start from the bottom.
Luckily,
Dover's a really difficult track to pass, and I know we say that a lot, but Dover definitely put the emphasis on track position for sure.
No, definitely. But we know that Kari's definitely got a top 3 hot rod. He always brings a fast car every week, so we don't expect him, if he doesn't get his qualifying position back, that they don't do just like a manual restart or manual start, that we won't see Kari back up at the field. He's good with strategy. He'll be able to maneuver that 22 up. Oh, my producer just showed up. What? You're here to block half of my TV? Yeah? What? Oh, crap, we're joining. I'm actually glad he said something. I would have been behind. Can only see about 2/3 of my television right now because lay in front of the TV every stream I do, which is hilarious. Sweet, we might actually be able to catch the green flag too, maybe.
So we got Condi, Shack Attack, Keith and Ed in row 2. And they're already 3 wide at the back as we head into turn 1 at the start. Oh, trouble already. 3 wide, 4 wide. Cars running top, bottom, all the way around. Kari from last on the grid to 4th. Past half the field in 1 lap. As cars like Ed, K2 Hollywood all over the racetrack. To begin this race, Keith on the outside. That's going to be another spot gained for the number 22. Keith looks like he tagged the wall. Hollywood's going to follow the 99 right on through as that open path closed back up.
Yeah, definitely craziness, and I said it at the start, do not expect to see Kari be running in the back for too long, and apparently 2 laps is too long as he's already back up into the top 3. But right now it's Condi and Shack Attack running away with it, with Condi establishing a 1.5 car length lead over that 19.
Keep an eye on the forecast. I saw a big spike from either the 21 or the 99 coming off turn 4. And that completely jumbled things up in the mid-pack. And that was just a slight spike. I didn't see anything kind of happen after that. I think the 21 might be having a little bit of lag trouble here.
Yeah, we've seen it out of the 21 a couple of times this season that he's been in, just having those ping problems. But Ed was doing really good at the start. Now running back here, running with the 3. He took advantage of that. He jumped into the top 5 after everybody's squirrely start. But once Kari got by him, he just started to drop. But now he's starting to get his rhythm down and is starting to catch back up to the back of that field, which is now just a hornet's nest, being led by the 99 of Rick Slick, and the 21 of Hollywood is just pushing him along.
It's been not a smooth return for Hockey Bukaki. It's been a hot minute since we've seen this number 10 Smithfield Ford in a Phantom race, and he is deep in trench warfare right now. Between him, the 55, the 77, the 99, he has got his hands full in his return to Phantom. And it's a tight squeeze between him and Ed. That's going to be another spot lost for that number 10 machine. He looks like he's got a little bit of damage already, so we'll see how that car handles in this first stage.
I was going to say, it's definitely showing the rust. I mean, it's already hard enough at Dover to keep your car off the wall, so maybe the rust's starting to show just a little bit. I was going to say, how long has it been since we've seen Hockey? Because I can't remember a race this season that he was in.
It has to have been since, I think, very early in the season, like first couple of weeks, I think. And meanwhile, the 22 has reeled in the 19 for second.
Yeah, and you see him using the bumper, pushing the 19 up. That's going to give the 22 a run, but he couldn't capitalize on it as the 19 was quick to block the run off. That made Kari have to let off the gas as the 43 is just looking like he's on rails, running away from the rest of this field. And the 21 now finally clears all that. Oh, the 55's around, Keith! Oh, and that was just a one-car incident. Almost another one here between the 77 and the 99. As they cross the line, I don't know if they're doing a run to the yellow, but now it looks like Kari and Shack Attack are running up front for second. Kari gets by. Started in 9th, now up to the 2nd spot and has the 43 in his sights. We stay green after the 55 spin. Only a one-car incident, so the yellow did not wave, whether in-game or manual. And it actually looks like that 21 is starting to reel these guys in too. Hollywood wants to come play in the top 3. Ooh, I just saw him spike again.
He's been doing that. And luckily for him, or I guess luckily for everybody else, there's nobody around him, so he doesn't really need to get told to get out of anyone's way, as per the lag procedure in this league. But the cars behind, or the cars in front of him, they're gonna be looking in their mirrors for sure once that 21 closes in on them, and he's got a quick enough car, I think, to be able to do that. But
oh yeah,
hardly anything you can really do about that right now if they're seeing what we're seeing.
It's definitely hard to watch his car. That's definitely it's not fun.
Tell you what though, the 22 has not escaped from the 19. In fact, the 19's fighting back on the inside. He's gonna ship it into turn 3. 22 is gonna give him a little side draft, try to lean on that right rear quarter panel as much as he could. Not much of a fighting chance you really have in that second lane. It's pretty much a bottom feeder's track. It's a bottom feeder's paradise as the 19 tags the wall. 22 is going to give him on the left rear this time, back to the inside into turn 3, and that's closed in Hollywood into this battle.
We'll see how the 21 can negotiate as the 3's coming off of pit road. He's getting done his manual green flag stop.
Tell you who's loving this battle right now, the 43.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he is running away with it. He is already entering turn 2 while everybody else is going through turn 1. I believe he might even have just a full straightaway lead. It's about 3/4 of a straightaway. Right now, 7 seconds ahead.
Hollywood's next
of
in
that,
line.
though, who's in 7th, but
right on board here. He's the next car to take service. This is the most challenging, most frustrating pit road entry out of any of the tracks on our schedule. Like, you have to slow the car down pretty much at where that cross bridge is in turn 3 and get all the way down to the apron and slow down all the way to 35 miles an hour. I don't know why it's that slow for a track this size, but it's a grueling task to get down pit road here. It's very narrow and it's very slow. A lot of time can be lost by pitting here.
The 19 and the 22 aren't really doing that much fighting here, as I think they're just trying to get to their pit stop. As Condi's down, Condi relinquishing the lead.
And he had the predicament that K2005 found himself in. He has fresher tires than the cars that he is looking at right now. The 22 and the 19 look like they're going to peel down to the apron, so the 3 is going to get by, but the 3 car closed in on that battle, and that's kind of a tough spot to be in when you're a car that's not on the lead lap and you have the tires to run faster than them. The 10 and the 77 exit side by side.
I was going to say, is there really a preferred line? Because I'm running on the 3 right now, and I'm seeing him really run that middle. Is like the second lane kind of another lane that has a little bit of hidden speed in it, or is it just stick the car to the bottom?
What he could be doing is the diamond approach, and this is something that works quite a bit at Dover in real life, I think. I don't know how much of it works here. This Condi's exited the pits. He's going to get around the 3. So he's going to have to give way as Condi gets by. But if you're not able to hold the bottom, the diamond approach is another option that you can make work. Just shoot to the bottom, let the car rocket up the track, and once the car gets light, you pick up the throttle, get back down towards that second apex. It might work for some people, but I think in this case, you got to have a car that has all the downforce that you need to hold the bottom. Like basically where all the rubber has already been laid down, that's where you want to be.
Yeah, I was going to say, and if the 43 didn't have a big enough lead, you should see it now. This is the 19 and the 22 aren't even in the same zip code as Condi, as it is now over a straightaway lead that Condi has. He's exiting turn 2 right now. And the 19 just exited turn 2. So, that's about the gap if you timed it. That is the gap between Condi and the 19 and the 22, who are still running nose to tail. So that was good to see. Not a lot of separation between these two after a green flag pit stop. I think that was the only one, as we have 14 laps to go. Now 13 laps to go here in stage number 1. Actually, if I go back to it. Yes, it is only 1 mandatory pit stop. Then it's 3 for the other 2 stages, which is weird, but it'll probably work itself out.
Got kind of 2 battles simultaneously taking place, as the second position is not yet settled between the 19 and the 22. Meanwhile, the 77 and the 10 are in a duel of their own. This is for 4th position. And right now, the 77 of Ed's holding down that fort, and the 10 is knocking in right now. He is closed in at a turn 2. He's going to try to go for the diamond here. Try to set him up on exit, build all that momentum. And now you got a lap car, K2, that's going to disrupt the 77 a little bit. It's going to work favors for the 10 if he can make it stick. He just might, but the 77, he's able to protect in that higher lane. And then you got the 99 of Rick Slick.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't let now, but that's also bringing in the 99, so it'll be a 3-car battle for 4th.
While that was going on, if I'm not mistaken, I think second place has swapped hands again.
Yep. 22 taking over the second spot. That is a point, too. Right now, the points do matter. There's only a couple of points separating each driver from the driver that's below them. So, to keep your place going into the final race here in round 2 to determine the final 4. Right now, Ed's running in a great spot inside the top 5. Running in the 4th spot ahead of the drivers that are above him. Yeah, because Rick Slick is above the 77. And right now, that's 2 points going towards Ed, though, who is 5 points out of the top 4. So a good day here for Ed could really shift his playoff run, as now the 10 looks to the inside, but got a little squirrely on exit. That's going to allow the 99 to try it outside and move, but it ain't going to work, especially not here at Dover. But the 77 runs high, and that's going to allow Hockey Bukaki back to the inside. The 77 really shoots it into turn 1. And the 10 somehow just lets off. I don't know what happened there, but he had Rick's like
that
running
apron
right
is
into the back of
deadly
him.
here. You clip
Oh,
that
did you
apron.
clip the apron? I missed it.
You clip the apron, and when you clip the apron, your car doesn't just get upset, it freaks the hell out. Like, it's like a sharp, like a really sharp curve that's like pretty much a wall in its own right. Like you're basically hitting a wall, just a really small one that disrupts the kind of the balance, if you will, to where the car just doesn't want to do what it wants to do anymore. So it's the bottom's preferred, but it's a tightrope walk. If you go too low, you pay the price for it.
Yeah, as he just hit it again, he shot up all the way into the wall. That's going to allow the 99 through into the top 5 himself, and now he has the sights set on the guy who's below him in points, which would be good for that 99 to help him, as these guys really need to get every point they have, especially right now with the 43 leading like he is and getting the points he's going to get. These guys are looking at it with Condi on the ropes here. We've seen that a couple of times this season where Condi needed to go out and get a win. And he didn't just get one, he got 2, which was in round 1. He needed a win. He went out and won 2 straight. So if you're these guys on the bubble, you're really trying to maximize every run you can get. And now it looks like the 99 lost a position to the 10. So
And this
Hockey
is it.
Bukaki.
This is the race to the line right here.
Oh, it is. And it is. It was TCR Condi that won stage 1. I got lost in all the battles going on. I forgot what lap it was. But
Yeah.
Condi, your stage 1 winner. It'll be Shack Attack second. The 22 of Kari running third. Edtho fourth. Rounding out your top 5, Hockey Bukaki.
I swear to God, I missed the battle for second again.
I did too. The battle for fourth has just been so juicy, though. But no, this 19 and the 22 are very evenly matched. Like, if one passes the other, they don't just run away with it. Which is what we've seen from these two all season. Like, these guys are like the top 2 cars for a reason. They're very evenly matched. They know how to run good. They're very consistent. That's why they find themselves in the positions that they're in. But right now, Condi trying to play the upset, which, if this was round 1, we wouldn't be saying that, but it's round 2. It's a different story as we go back green with Condi. Gonna lead him to it and into turn 1. 19 able to find a hole, gets in behind the 43. Now the real question is, can he keep up with the 43?
Wrecking at the back. Hollywood is around.
Oh, 3
And so
cars.
is
That's
a
going to bring out a
55,
yellow.
And I was actually just about to bring up Hollywood because that was another thing that I forgot to mention. Something happened to the 21 among the pit cycle because he finished the first stage outside of the top 5. And we saw him running in about 4th place.
He must have got a penalty. You did say it was a hard pit road to get into, so must have been a penalty that knocked him all the way down to 8th. But hey, with this yellow, K2's going to get his lap back, so everybody's going to be on the lead lap when we come to green.
It's so easy to make that mistake on pit road, and if that was the case, usually you look at those markers, there's like markers right there that count 3, 2, 1, and you kind of use that as a reference. And when you do that, you kind of maybe get a little greedy, and you kind of push it a little later as back to the restart zone again. It's Condi, and Hockey now is in the second row, or second spot on the front row.
Oh, but he drifts up a little bit, but able to get back in. The 19 having a terrible pit stop, marred back in traffic here in 5th as Condi now getting put to the outside by the 10, who apparently found a ton of speed in that 10 car, but he has the fastest car all day behind him, and the 10 goes wide. Might be feeling the pressure of having to hold back this 43, but now Condi in the preferred lane on the bottom, and you can just see in half a corner, and like just in turn 3 alone, he was able to get by the 10. 77 in the wall, 19 in the wall. Oh, not what Edtho needed to see. He was having a great run, finished top 5 in stage 1.
Pow!
Oh, hard contact for the 55 of Keith. He gets into it with the 77, who's around again. The 55 makes contact. 2-car incident. As that should bring out a yellow, and it does. The walls play a major factor here. Monster Mile, they call it that for a reason, and you're seeing it here. Once you're into the wall, it's hard to get off. The wall just kind of grabs you.
I've always had a theory that NASCAR and SMI and these track designers and builders implement like a gravitational pull to their outside barriers.
It's like that bear hug you don't want. I mean, unless you're Ross Chastain, and then it's like, you know.
Ross Chastain would be the kind of guy to hug a bear. Hey, those Florida guys, man.
Those watermelon, those Florida farming guys.
Yeah.
Now we go down pit road. This is a manual yellow, not an in-game yellow, which is why you're seeing this. But now we get to see what kind of calamity we'll see just on pit road here, with how this will shake up the field again, as it was already shaken up from the other caution stop.
I tell you though, the 10 car had a really good restart, and not just him, but him and the 19 of Shack Attack showed the outside has quite a bit of bite on the restart. I don't know if it's Condi's takeoff gear isn't as great, or if it's just there's just some extra grip on the outside on the restart zone, to where the guy on the outside actually has a nose ahead of the leader, or the guy that was the control car. So outside might not be a bad option here. It might not be the same case for a manual restart though, but something to keep in mind. That outside can actually be beneficial on a restart.
I think I'd still have the inside, just so that way going out of turn 2, when somebody inevitably hits the wall, I have room to scoot down and be able to get around him, and I won't be having the chance of getting stuck behind that.
And the problem is, if the car on the outside gets a really good restart, he has the ability to pinch you down, and you won't have any room at all.
True. As we go green at the line, and it's actually a great restart from both drivers. The 43 hitting the apron, trying to keep it down low.
I wouldn't call that great. All those guys were fishtailing like crazy. The 43 was clipping that apron.
Yeah, he was definitely clipping as the 3, 55, and 77 all start falling back, but Condi is not. He is moving forward. And now clearing away with the lead as the 10 of Aki Bukaki trying to get back to that second spot he had at that last restart. And he has that preferred line, the 22. Playing nice guy, but the 10 has an issue, and here comes the 19 of Shack Attack. The 10, though, trying the diamond run. It's worked for him. But into the wall he goes. The 21 now sticking his nose to the inside of Shackett. Oh, Shackett tries to pinch him, forces the 21 onto the apron. That's going to push the 19 up the track. And the 21 of Hollywood, who is showing speed in stage 1, has now found himself in second as the 19 continuing to fall down as Rick Slick Back here in 5th, trying to stick his nose underneath, but a good exit allows the 19 to hold on to 4th. That got crazy quick.
And the guy that got the worst end of that was the 10. Got put in quite a few uncomfortable spots as he is shuffled to the back of this field. Just about, not quite at the back, but at least the back of the group. As Rick and Shaq get side by side for 4th. Rick's like not afraid to make moves for position. Looks like he's got a pretty good car. And the 10 car kind of little late on the brakes. That was a really close call between him and the 19. But all good here as just kind of follow one another. It turns into a bit of a conga line if you're unable to set up any sort of maneuver. And then that conga line just kind of derails like a train, as it almost did there. And you got...
I was gonna say, yeah. Thank God that incident didn't turn bad for the 19. Remember, he's only like fucking 15 points ahead of that bubble cutoff, so a bad day here could spell disaster for that 19 in terms of the playoffs.
And that's Shaq getting him back. That's for 4th again. Hockey squeezing his way through. Rick tried to close the door on him. Hockey didn't think so, as they're side by side again, and that was settled again as this battle is really starting to kind of leave the top 3 as Hollywood Kari, that's for 2nd. Kari's gonna get on by. I think Hollywood let him go. Or maybe he missed the bottom?
I think he missed the bottom because he shot way up the track.
Well, good execution for Kari for seeing that and pounced on it.
Yeah, and the 19, or not the 19, the 22 has been doing this all season. He has been a top 3 car in every race we've run. And you see it in like the work he puts in every week, the hours that he puts in practice and setup and all that. I mean, Kari is definitely out for that championship run he didn't get last season when he was in the Pro-Am series.
And for a minute though, with both Hollywood and Kari running nose to tail, it looks like Condi's lead isn't as comfortable as it was in stage 1. He still has a massive gap over him, like about a second and a half at least, maybe 2 seconds, but not quite in relax mode or booking dinner reservations at the moment for the 43. The 22 and the 21 are keeping up with him.
No, but we do still have those green flag stops. The green flag stops is really what put Condi out there. Like, that put him from, like, half a straightaway, quarter straightaway, to, like, a full straightaway plus.
I imagine if you're preparing for a race here at Dover, practicing pit entry has to be really high on the agenda. Because races can be made or broken on pit road alone. Oh, shit.
I was going to say, yeah, we've seen that every week, where it's just somebody has a good run. I see it a lot, and I've seen it in my league that I do on Tuesdays. We've seen one of the best cars have terrible weeks in a row because of pit road. Either somebody messes up an entry ahead of them, or he messes it up himself, and it costs him wins. So, pit road entry, like, some people overlook that when it comes to doing these league races, but it can make or break your day. Especially in the later part of the races where you know, you're like, all right, last pit stop, and then we're all go. You know, sometimes on that last pit stop, we see it occasionally where a guy will just kind of overlook it, and he'll get caught speeding, and then his race is over.
Troubles for the 10 continue. His car got way out of shape and nearly kind of self-cleaned down the straightaway banking, as this track is very much known for. He lost a ton of time and possibly a position, and that looks like the 5th position, I believe, because the 77 of Ed, though, has reeled in Rick Slick and Shack Attack. So the 10 car down a spot from the looks of it.
I was going to say, don't look now, but the 22 is starting to reel in that 43 of Condi.
And he's had
I think it's because that, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, because these two are working together. Condi has nobody to help kind of push him on those straightaways. Or maybe Kari's car is set up for the long run, set up more for the long run than the 43 is. As he's doing a little bit of a diamond as well. He really starts with those tires just off the apron. Then he goes up to like a lane and a half. Or at least he did in turn 3. Then he comes back down to the apron. But that 22 is on rails on the bottom. And you see the 43 not quite settled. He's running not quite the bottom. He's running about a quarter lane higher than the 22, which but this lead is shrinking, and it is almost down to nothing as Taki Bukaki is now down to make his green flag stop. As the 43 gonna do exactly what he did in stage 2, gonna do the short pit. The rule is, too, you gotta pit on the aprons. So you exit, you exit off of 2 and you enter on going into 3. You can't really do that late bit checkup. As the 22, seeing the 43 come down, he shoots to the bottom. He's going to make his entries. Here comes the 21. What a job by the 21! And I don't think he sped. He gets by Kari. But Kari, we've known, is more of a play it safe guy instead of trying to really power it into the pits. And that's proved very beneficial for him, but right now it allowed that 21 to get the edge, potentially going into pit road. We'll see how that works on exit, as it'll be down to the pit crews as everybody else is down pit road. K2's not. The 43 is just getting off. Condi being the trendsetter today, as he is the guy that everybody's trying to match their strategy on. The only problem is you really don't know until he says something. So now he'll be coming out and into turn 1, and there goes Kari. That will be for position, as Condi yet again got the fruitful end of the stick, as the 19 just getting off of pit road. That is not a good sign, I don't think. I think he came down just behind the 22 and the 21, which means that he got penalized. If he came down with those two, and he's the last one of all the cars to come down pit road. That could be disastrous for the 19. We might have to go back and check that one, because we know he would have said something if he got penalized.
We'll look at that. Meanwhile, because I'm trying to get a gauge on where everyone's running. Looks like the battle for what was 5th is now for 4th place between the 99 and the 77. Rick and Ed have been running nose to tail even before the pit cycle, and even after have come out nose to tail. And I think Ed is just kind of exploring his lines right now. He tried to set up the 99 and try to make a pass around him, but doesn't quite have it right now, as I think Rick Slick is starting to settle in on those new tires and start to scoot away a bit. But Ed's gonna keep searching. See what he's able to make work.
Yeah, it's right now it looks like the 99 just starting to pull away just a little bit from that 77. But again, though, this 43 really stretching out his lead.
Yeah, and if you look from his windshield, you'll see who the next car he sees is.
Yep.
That's the 19.
Which again leads me to believe that with a 22nd lap, or high 22s, low 23s, it takes to get around this track, and he was in 4th. And right on the tail of those guys, and right now he's what, 3-4 seconds ahead. There's that 15-second penalty that you would get if you were speeding on entry.
Second place, contested and settled. Hollywood. He is now in second place ahead of the 22.
I was gonna say, I bet you these guys are pretty happy that Hollywood's not in this championship run. Because I bet you that this top 4 would look a lot different if Hollywood was involved, because he has just been, again, another top 3 car. And he even has to win, I think he's won this season. Talladega is what's coming to my mind. Either way, though, if he does or if he doesn't, he has been a at least top 5 guy. This car has not run outside the top 5 in any race it's run, which is more than you can say for the real Wood Brothers 21 car. But right now, running in the second spot, but he is not without being contested, though. The 22 is still right on him. As the battle for 4th starting to heat up again, too, with Edtho catching back up to Rick Slick. He's there. It's just now that he is there, he's just got to get by the 99.
And you see him shoot all the way up to the middle. Doesn't quite hit that second apex to get all that speed out of turn 4. But Ed's got the right mindset here. If you're just doing exactly what the car in front of you is doing, you're not really gonna get anywhere as a result. We got a car parked at pit entrance, the 3, a K2005. Looks like he might have looped it around trying to pit.
He did. Put the car in the wall. That's gonna hurt his day even more.
Same with the 22 as we're riding on board with the Pennzoil Ford. And he's close enough to give the 21 a bit of a bumper tap as he almost did in the turn 1.
See if he does it in turn 3. No, he gives the 21 room. More of a back off the entry kind of. As you see when he enters it, especially if you watch it on his hood, the 21 gets a little bit of a reach on him, but the 22 quick to reel it back in and get it right back to where he was before the entry. Because that 43, they are still reeling him in a little bit. Bit by bit, that 43 is losing time to the 2 behind him, and I think it's because that they are so tight together that they can really work together to get themselves back to him. As I was talking to Condi before we got going here, during qualifying actually, and he said he felt very confident about how his day was going to go. And right now showing you why is he qualified on pole and really has not given up that lead. And when he did, it wasn't for very long. So definitely flexing his mind. He's talking the talk and walking the walk. But we still have one green flag pit stop left and an entire stage with 3 pit stops mandatory in that as well. So we'll see if he can hold on. But right now, doing everything he said he'd do. Because I believe I just said we have 27 laps to go. And we do, 27 to go here in stage number 2.
See Hollywood adjusting his line a little bit. Kari's kind of using him as a reference. Try to see how much lower he can be able to run in comparison. Try to set up a run if he can. And the thing about this entire battle for second place, and it's kind of been regardless of who's been battling for second, whether it's between Kari and Shaq, or Kari and Hollywood, or whoever was battling for second, it seemed like whoever was able to pass the other couldn't get away. It's like there's built-in magnets between whoever runs second and third, so they're kind of forced to kind of work with each other. As I see all 3 are top 3 cars.
Yep.
Oh, but look at how much further the 21 and 22 pushed it. And look at how much time they gained on the leader.
Yep, this will be interesting to see. There is a chance that we could see at least a flop for second, but I don't know if there's even enough gap right now. It's 77, 99 are down.
And the 77 ahead of the 99 on entry. We'll have to look at that, see how that happened. Looks like Ed actually got around the 99 a while ago. Oh, when he got in the grass, too.
Yeah, he did. Oh. Man, he just made it to 35. That was crazy. He hit the grass and that car went everywhere, as that car has been into the wall at least 40 times by the looks of it. That sidewall is dented as the 43 has broken out, or is about the same distance. So really, nobody lost or gained any time, it looks like, on pit road as the 77's around on exit.
Oh, in a bad spot to be, because here come the leaders. Oh, but right. Oh my
the 22!
God.
Oh, the 77 walls it. He got loose. Oh. Oh, and that's going to bring out Emmanuel Yellow. Yellow is out.
I need to figure out what happened with Ed, because he was in a really, really bad spot on the track.
Like, it looked like he just got loose on entry. It looked like he was just distracted.
Yeah, he was
a little bit, and they got him loose, and it just, Kari was there.
Yeah, but even after, like, he already had his spin. The problem was he was in the middle of the racetrack after that.
I think he tried to dart it down, and he went down too quick, so he got it feeling loose, so he overcorrected and it just shot him up.
And that's just kind of the responsibility you have as a lap car, to not impede the progress of the lead lap cars. As Yeah,
Ed's now
I'm
two
sure Ed
laps
probably didn't
down.
realize that the leaders were approaching his mirror that quickly, but it was just a tough spot to be in, not just for him, but also for Kari, who had no idea that the 77 was going to be that close to him that quickly. But this will be good for him, at least. If he got any damage from that exchange, he'll be able to fix it here.
Yeah, he's doing his wave around right now. So that way he can be just one lap down.
I think Hockey, because he was behind the leader, so I think he'll be the lucky dog.
Yes. Everybody who's pitting right now are the cars that are on the lead lap. And Condi gonna just beat out the 21. The 99 jumps up too. Rick Slick, he jumps up from 5th to 3rd. The 19 stays in the top 5 for now. He was able to stay on the lead lap after he sped on pit road. A saving grace for that 19. He didn't have to dig out of a lap down hole. And there you see the cars that took the wave around rejoining the tail end of the field, as Ed will now be one lap down, and I believe taking the wave around might have put the 55 and the 10 back on the lead lap.
Got the 3 car on pit road.
That is a very controversial yellow to some, but there's always. But if it is the call, it is the call as we get ready to go 2 by 2.
At least on the front row. Everyone else.
I was gonna say, I don't think everybody else is ready.
I hear the gear shifts. We're actually going here.
Oh, okay.
That was a mess. I
guess everybody elected the bottom.
Now, I can't remember if there's lane choice in this league or not, but it seemed like Rick was the only one that wanted to go on the outside. He's like, oh, more for me, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's going to get freight trained as a result. Oh, but he's not letting off yet. He's forcing his way back in ahead of the 19. I think the 19 didn't have much of a choice.
Now we're going to see with about, 16 to go, what this 43 can do playing defense. It is 16 to go. How will this 43 be able to defend from the cars that have been running him down? As the top 5 you could literally lay under. Absolutely nose to tail running around this short track at Dover.
God, you gotta be so precise to get around this place. And when you got a car in front of you and behind you at the same time, it just makes that task a lot trickier.
I was gonna say, it's got to build the nerves up just a little.
And 4th switches hands again. Shack Attack gets around the 99.
That opened up a little bit of gap between 4th and 3rd. But I think this 19 will be able to reel him in pretty reasonable fashion. is right now the 21, 22, and 43. Still breaking away, still keeping their distance from the two behind. Oh man, this 43 Condi is doing such a good job of riding his mirrors. He is protecting every inch of that bottom from the 21 of Hollywood. He is not giving him any room at all. He's making that 43 as wide as possible. And the 21 trying too hard, puts it into the wall, coming out of 4. Now you see him shoot it wide, and Kari, who's been behind this 21, is now looking to jump ahead and get himself up into sec. Where's Kari? Kari's in the pits! Oh, no!
In the middle of battle, the 22 is out. And that's going to have a serious effect in the playoff picture.
Oh, yep. Kari
And we are now visiting the 22 in the infield care center. Kari, what happened?
I was just chilling behind Condi and Hollywood until a little message popped up at the bottom of my TV. It says, "You have lost connection." I'm like, man. God damn. And I know I'm leading the points too, and I'm just, oh my gosh.
Where are we racing next week?
I think Phoenix.
It's Phoenix next week.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
that's not the point. I'm trying to extend my lead in the points.
I know, but hey, you got a good cushion right now, and you did get a good stage 1.
That's sad.
Yeah, things have got things are no longer easy for the 43 though. And Car, you can attest to this too. Like, all of you guys were able to kind of keep up with the 43 in this final stint as Hollywood has peeked the nose again there a little bit. But it looked like the race was just starting to get back to you guys on that last restart.
Yeah, I was just in a following. I had no intentions of passing nobody until Hollywood hit the apron. I said, fuck it. Yeah. And I went to try to pass him, and then I lagged out. and I know.
Right as soon as you got to him.
Pardon the interruption for a second. There's a cat out my window.
Huh?
Whose fucking cat is that?
What the hell?
Sorry, I got distracted. I saw a cat out my window. And it's a cat I'd never seen before in this neighborhood. So I wonder if it was like a stray, or maybe someone in the neighborhood got a new cat or something. As
I don't know.
Hollywood
Hey, we just got a second producer.
Shack-it in the wall. A bit of a mix-up for second place. Hollywood's car shot way up the track as I was getting distracted. And 19 had a tight exit at a 2.
Jack is probably like, yes, 22 lagged out.
I think all the playoff guys are probably thinking that might be the end of the stage, I think.
Yeah, it is. That is the end of the stage. The 43, yep. Damn it. The 43, we missed it again. Distracted by cats.
No,
43 at TCR Condi.
Yeah. He has a dominance car.
Was I behind in my bloody stream? I was.
Nice.
And 43, your stage 1 winner again, Shackett coming in second, Hollywood third, Rick Slick fourth, and rounding out the top 5 this time is the 10 of Hockey Bukaki with the unfortunate events that befalled the 22.
Let's look at Ed the lucky dog. I'll put him back on the lead lap.
Wonderful.
This will be good for us. We can actually keep up with the laps now.
is I'm gonna unpause the damn stream because I'm no longer reading it.
Nah, Ed actually doing pretty good though.
He'll actually put at the yes, he is the first car 1 lap down.
Yeah, he was running, and I actually got to ask about what happened. What was your reaction when you saw, Ed's car kind of parked in the middle of the track? What brought out that last caution?
See, me and Hollywood was trying to catch Condi, and I thought Hollywood was going to stay low. Unfortunately, he did not, and we made contact, and I got damage from it.
Yeah, because you two went right up into the wall.
Yeah, I thought his bumper, my car shot up to the wall, and I'm like, no.
No! Luckily, the NASCAR threw the caution, so...
Yeah.
No, Ed threw the caution.
Oh,
I know.
For the lead, potentially the 19. Kind of keeping the 43 on his toes, and I was just about to bring up this guy. The 10 had a really good restart, got up to third, and pounces off the wall in turn 4. He's going to give up that spot and fall back to 5th. But nonetheless, still a net positive for the 10 car, who was pretty deep in the running order in that second stage, as he was able to come back. Now find himself running top 5. But that wall contact, not what he wanted to feel there. But he's
but now here he comes to the inside.
Rick Slick gives way. Stays to the outside, makes contact with the 10. And with the wall, so both sides get dinged up. Got Keith keeping up, the 55 car. Running in 6th. Let me get to this 19 car really quick. Now he is up at the home plate, ready to swing. Both him and Hollywood keeping up with our race leader Condi, as Condi got really... He's really flirting with that outside wall, maybe a little too much. Like I said about precision, like you really want to use as much of the track as you can getting off exit, build all that momentum. Sometimes you can cut it a little too close. That wall, very sneaky if you push it too hard. Ooh, Condi blocked that one. He blocked that one. He saw it coming. But nonetheless, he's there anyway. To the lead goes the 19. For a brief
the
moment,
43.
and the 10 gets around the 21 in the meantime. Hollywood with a crossover maneuver. Back to his inside. The 19 and the 43 stay even. This is probably the first time all night the 43 has been challenged. And now he's going to find himself playing offense.
Sakari takes it back to the trailer. We get back to the action on track.
Oh, Shaka doesn't have the momentum off 4. He's going to get pounced on. Not by 1, 2, but 3 cars. 10 car misses the bottom of the track. It's a tight squeeze for third. 19's not going to cut him much slack there, as he had to keep his car off the outside wall. That's a tricky spot to be in if you're on the outside, coming off the turn. 19 trying to do everything he can to bounce back from losing the lead. Now he's back in 3rd place. Hollywood now in 2nd.
Man, how bad do you feel when you just finally, the car to beat all day, you finally get by him, and then another half a lap later, he gets by you again, only this time you don't lose one, but
yeah, I don't know if he had a slip up or his car got tight.
Oh, now potentially 3. Oh!
Oh boy.
The 10 gives him the spot. 10 could have went right by, but felt that the contact he had with the 19 was too egregious, showing the sportsmanship and letting the 19, and not only let the 19 have the spot, but gives up a spot to the 99.
I think hockey's trying to battle this tough balance between trying to be fair to the guys that are racing for the big picture in the championship, But also, he wants to race as hard as he can, show what he still has. You know, as someone in the league that doesn't race all that often here and hasn't raced here in a hot minute. And he's been running pretty well for a guy that hasn't raced in a long time, in this league at the very least. And he's had a good car. He just kind of been in a couple of bad spots. Just doesn't want to push it too hard, doesn't want to put any of these guys in a bad position. And with that 3 wide situation that he was on the inside of, I don't know if there was really any shot of any of those 3 cars making it out alive if he did attempt it. So I think he did the smart thing.
No, definitely. That was good move by the 10.
That's Hollywood.
We've seen a lot of guys.
The leader.
Yeah. No, he's definitely lost the leader. He's trying to work with the 19, but not having the same success that he had with the 22. Realizes that and relinquishes second to the 19. And the 99. And the 10. Probably a little more than he was willing to give up, but that's
way more
the position he found himself in. Oh, as the 10 gets squirrely coming out of 2, but he's able to keep it together. Gets it back into that 4th position. The 21 drops from 2nd to 5th. And the 99, or 19, sorry, already starting to break away from those 3 that he just got by. So maybe the 19 needs no help. He just needed to be free from the traffic to see what he can do with that 43. As we have 63 laps to go. And on this, I'm definitely going to try and pay more attention to how many laps are left. I don't want to miss the finish.
Oh, look out. We got 3 wide potentially. Hollywood wasting no time fighting back around the 10 and the 99. That's going to be a 2-4-1. He's back up to 3rd. But it's still an uphill climb to get back to where he was. But the 99's not going to make it easy for him as he tried to get back to his inside into turn 1. Wasn't able to make it stick. Hollywood not giving him much room. Trying to be as defensive as he possibly could. Because he decided, alright, I've had enough of this battle. I don't want to be stuck here for much longer. And Hockey gets around the 99. So that'll move the 10 car back up to 4th. You see Hollywood, he's running a car width off the bottom lane. I think he's experimenting a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes that 2nd lane has a little bit of speed that nobody else really has. Good way to test it. I mean, you got enough room between you and the 10, and especially between him and the 19, to where you can really try a little bit higher. Not quite that 2nd lane, but like that lane right in between the 1st and 2nd.
See, I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I'm noticing more rubber lay down in those upper grooves. Now, I didn't think this game was anywhere near realistic enough to account for that. I don't think so still. But I'm thinking of real life Dover, where you watch over the course of about a 400 lap race, the rubber buildup continues throughout the run, and you'd see more and more rubber be laid down in those higher grooves to the point where the top becomes an option. I think we're starting to actually see something like that. Maybe I'm bullshitting, I don't know.
But I was going to say the 21 is definitely looking rocking loose right now. He's getting squirrely coming out of the corners.
It also could be because of the fact these cars in particular, as Condi's going to make his pit stop.
And Hockey.
And it's been an interesting strategy that's worked really well for the leader, Condi. Usually in situations like his, you see the leader stretch it as far as he can. He's usually towards the later end of the stint to pit and just capitalizes on fresher tires, but Condi using the short pit to his advantage, and he's been able to do that all night. So
this will give him another, I was going to say, this will give him another 27 laps too, so we still have, I think, 2 more green flag pit stops. Now the 19 is down, the 55 as well. This will be everybody in the field now. Now, when it comes to a race like this, do you have a pit strategy kind of set up and ready to go and play? Like, I'm going to be the first to pit on every green flag cycle?
You do, and sometimes you have to call an audible, and I've learned that the hard way. It's kind of depends on situations. Like, well, we got the 21 on pit road. Looks like he's gonna be the last car to pit. But it all depends on, you know, where you find yourself in the race, on track. How's your car driving? Does your car feel like it has good enough long run pace to where you can afford to stretch it another lap or two and benefit off the fresh tires later? Or are you struggling so bad that you have to pit early? Because sometimes the setup might not drive the way you think it will. Like all the teams that prep on these setups and whatnot, sometimes, you know, something might slip through the cracks. Maybe the setup drives a little different than it did in testing, and you gotta account for it. And it's usually something, and that's the worst thing, sometimes it's usually something so internal that it's not something you can adjust on a pit stop. And it's something that you just kind of have to deal with. And, oh my god, we got a hornet's nest at a turn 2. Look like the whole pack kind of reuniting as everyone's getting around the 3 of K2, who's just logging laps. He's probably hoping for a few more cautions as, ooh, he tags the wall pretty good.
I was gonna say, you know who's not a part of this, and it's that 43 dog. He is gone.
Hollywood in a bad spot. He's on the outside of the lap car. He got pushed up the racetrack by K2. K2 is going to let him go. He's going to let the 77 go as well, but kind of a scare for the 21 to Hollywood, who is now all the way back. What looks like might be 5th place, and yep, that is 5th position that he is now in.
Huh. I was going to say you'll have to go to the next... You'll have to go to the town over to find out where Condi is, because he is out of here, dude. He is over a straightaway ahead of that 19 of Shack Attack. Now, going back to that pit strategy, you say you should call an audible. There's a chance you could call an audible. If you call that audible early on and get the car to where it's manageable, is there a chance that you can get back onto that strategy you had going back into the race, or are you just now in God's hands?
If you feel like you can be able to stretch it, I mean, it depends on how early you pit. If you pit like maybe, I don't know, 2-3 laps before, you've made your bed at that point. You're short stop for life at that point. So. And sometimes that audible isn't even based on how your car's driving, but based on what you see the rest of the competition doing, and what their strategies are, and what you think is working, what isn't working. Like, you might see, like, for example, Condi's made his strategy work to a T. He's been able to take his advantage and run with it and build upon it. If you're somebody else in the field, you might think, okay, is there a chance I might be able to undercut his undercut? Or maybe pit on his lap and maybe try to run on equal footing. You got guys like Hollywood who's gonna muscle his way around the 99. Not gonna make it easy for Rick Slick. But Hollywood in a hurry.
Right now, it's just a battle for second as these guys are trying to find a way to match that 43. Like we said to this, you don't want to see Condi on a mission because we've seen it earlier. I can remember Gateway where he said the same thing. He said he's on a mission. He wanted to win, and boy, did he go get it. So that is the same kind of energy it feels like we're getting here from him. As the 19 drifts way wide into turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, he decided it wasn't. He made a business decision. Oh my God, he made a business decision in not letting. He not forcing himself to battle the 21 because he knows the 21 car is on the freshest tires. He probably has a faster car, and with those fresh tires, he wasn't really going to gain anything battling him. He knew the 21 was going to beat him, so he just kind of let him go.
Well, sometimes those decisions need to be made as we got 43. We're coming 2 laps to go. And still 1 stop remains. And this will be the money stop. Does anybody can... I think Condi's got some queen playing, asking if anybody can find him. So far,
no,
only in the rare instance in stage 2.
Don't stop me now.
Yes. Everybody else is playing Can You Find Me a Condi, but no, they cannot. He has still got that full straightaway advantage. Even though the 21 is gapping the 19, he is not closing in on the 43 at all. It's a win for Ed, though, to get back across. So that way I can see what lap we're on.
And even if he is closing on the 43, he is so far behind for it to make a difference. Like, he's going to need... have to think outside the box. I think the 19's doing exactly that. He's going to short pit and come down pit road.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what you said. If you're short pitting, I'm going to short pit your short pit.
Yeah. So now he finds himself, I got to get a...
I was going to say, this, no, we still have 2 stops. This will be...
Yeah.
We'll still have 1 stop after this one. I thought I under... Look at that, even I'm undercutting how many pit stops we have left. So that'll actually probably drive the 43 to come down this time. And no, the 43 again, stays out.
If I'm Condi, and if I'm that far ahead, I'm not thinking about what the rest of the field is doing. In fact, it doesn't really matter what the rest of the field does. He has been the pacemaker all night long. He can stretch that thing out till it runs empty at that point. Put on the freshies, and he'd still come out ahead and have some tire to burn off. So,
true.
And that's kind of what I brought up earlier. Usually, if you're the leader, usually the one to stretch it out later. And kind of use the tire advantage to rebuild that gap.
Well, I mean, when you got a full straightaway lead, that kind of gives you a little bit of confidence in what you're going to do.
So far,
he is still logging.
So far, this final stage, I don't think pit road has bit anyone yet, and we're getting down to crunch time.
Oh, as the 99 comes down, he comes down way wide.
Because even if the cars that are outside of the battle for the win, there's still points to grab amongst each other to better your spot in the playoff spots. Playoff positioning, that there might be an envelope to push. If you're someone kind of deep in the field, you might try to gain a spot on somebody else. But with how spread out it is, I don't know if that risk is worth taking. All I'm going to say is, don't do what I did last time I ran a league race here.
I was going to say, what did you do?
I was on my way to an easy win, and I sped on the last pit stop.
Oh, I think I remember that.
I don't know, because it was a different league.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was in this league.
No, in fact, I lagged out of this race when I ran it in this league.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm where the 22 is right now. Except I lagged out in stage 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is true.
Got Keith on pit road. Trying to see
43 is still logging.
Yeah, well,
no, he's just getting off pit road now.
Say.
I was following the 19. I was watching that stream, keeping up with the laps.
K2's in the middle of the track, and Hollywood runs into him. That's going to be a yellow.
Not what the 43 wanted to see. That is an in-game caution. 5 cars on the lead lap. Etho is going to get his lap back. That is crazy.
So you mentioned you were watching the 19, I was watching the 21. I cut away to Condi, I cut back to the 21, and I see K2's car is stopped in the middle of the back straightaway, and basically the Titanic music started playing. Like, that's kind of what I felt when I was watching Hollywood's onboard. Like, you see the iceberg is right there, and there's just nothing you could do about it. And a ton of damage fixed under that caution. And now Keith will be the control car on what is going to be a very unexpected restart.
Yeah, the 21 had to come. I was going to say the 21 had to come down and fix the damage that he got from the 3 car.
Oh, this is going to be a mess at the back. Keith and K2. Somehow that wasn't any worse than what I expected it to be, but look who's... Oh, that's a caution anyway.
That is a yellow.
I swear to God, this game is so inconsistent with how they throw yellow. We just saw 2 cars die in the middle of the back straightaway. Actually, no, that wasn't off. No, this happened in, I think, stage 2. We saw a big crash in stage 2. No caution.
Yeah.
That was a caution, apparently. But I was going to say... Forget it. Forget all that. I'm getting my mind twisted like a damn pretzel. Rick Slick is second now. Now let's see what this 99 has in store.
As this will keep bringing the laps down, another 3 to 4 laps will tick off.
Now we got Ed. It's the control car. Condi on the outside again.
I mean, why not play a gamble? Up 4 spots. He needs a win. Just as bad as the 43 doesn't want a restart by Ed.
Way better than the
Ed could come out of 1 as your leader, and he does. Is 77 leading for the first time today.
Condi nearly gave him a shot to the rear bumper. And I wouldn't quite sleep out on Ed yet because we've seen him run pretty decent in the top 5. Like, the car's not bad tonight. But he's gonna slip up the track, pound the wall.
Oh!
Oh, that's a bad spot to be, but he's gonna hold on to second for now. But that's gonna bunch the whole field up behind him.
And you know what else that's gonna do?
Say goodbye to Condi.
It's gonna push Yep, say goodbye to Condi.
Oh, contact!
Oh, the 99 and the 21, but that slowed up the rest of the field and gave Condi one a hell of a lead with 23 to go. Now coming to 22 laps remaining here at Dover. I do think that these guys might... I think Etho might not. I think they got enough to make it to the end. I don't know if they're going to count. If they're gonna do that last green flag pit stop.
I think they have to pit again. And, yep, Condi is showing it. The 19 is showing it.
21 and 10 are done!
I was gonna say, once you said it was about 24 to go, I was literally thinking in my head before you brought it up, these guys have to pit again, because the fuel window is not that long.
Oh my god, we only have 6 cars remaining. Hollywood just lagged out.
Is both him and the 10 at the same time?
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw the 21 go in. I just went to the 21 and I saw his car bobble into his pit.
Splash and go for the 43. The 19's gonna spend some extra time on pit road. I don't know if he's taking tires or not, but it's gonna be fuel only for the 43. The 19's gonna come out a little bit behind. He might have taken tires. Let's see if that benefits him or not. The conservative call could be the right call. He's got plenty of laps to go. But then he does,
but He's got a lot of time to make up.
The battle for the lead now. The 77 and the 99. These guys haven't pitted yet. They're going to try to stretch it as far as they can. Maybe hope for another yellow. Why not?
Why not? Maybe do a splash and go themselves, too. Get it to where that gas tank is empty, do a quick little splash. But how much time are you losing? Actually, none. You're not even losing time. Because the 43 didn't take tires, the 19 did. He's just ahead of them, and he's not really stretching out his advantage over them that much. As the 99 now going to come down pit road, the 77 going to stretch it till it's dry.
That will... Now we got what is now the battle for second place, K2 and Keith. As they nearly exchanged blows coming out of turn 4. K 2005, brother, he has spent most of this race down a lap, and he is now in second place.
He's been most of this race down multiple laps.
Yep,
but yeah, no, the cautions.
Lead.
Yeah, those cautions benefited him, and now he's leading at Dover. Still needing to come down pit road, but give him his time in the sun. He's put the work in to get that 3 car back on the lead lap.
You see Keith give him the old bump and run in the middle of Dover. This is a battle for the lead, albeit until they pit, but a battle for the lead nonetheless.
We'll see where this all shakes out. Once these guys come off the pit road, there you see the 99 just coming off the pit road underneath the 3.
77 exits pit road. I think I saw the 99 on the apron.
55 going to stay out to lead a lap. I don't remember if that gives you a point or not. Probably not, but
I wish it did though. That's what's missing. That's what's missing in NASCAR these days. I guarantee if they brought back the points for leading laps and leading the most laps, that alone would make the racing more exciting. Because guys will actually have to try to lead, and that'll be it for Keith. Missed the bottom a little bit. He corrects it though. I saw. We'll see where they come out. Ed though took fuel only as well, so it's a splash and go for the 77. So
and I think we're not seeing the 43 really gain any time right now, as I think Edtho is actually not a lap down. He's in second.
Yeah.
MFF Edtho came out ahead of the 19, which means he only did a splash and go as well. He's only 5.2 behind Condi, who right now technically runs second until they come by, and now they've just gone by the 55. So now the 43 back is your leader, and Edtho now officially your second place car. And Edtho is still a second and a half over the 19 of Shack Attack, which means that's a 7-second lead for Condi over that 19, who I believe is the only car on track with tires. And we got 11 to go now, coming to 10 laps to go for Condi. The 19 tried to hedge his bets on tires, but he is running out of time. And Edtho, hedging his bets on the gas and go strategy, has 10 laps to hold off that 1 second advantage he has on the 19 of Shack Attack. And he is running that third lane way up the track. Might be the only way that 77 has speed, but it's losing him about a tenth a lap, maybe 2. As now he starts bringing that 77 down to the lower lanes. 9 to go, 8 to go now as the 43 crosses the line. As the laps will start winding down quicker and quicker. And this 43 running as many qualifying laps as he can do on these old tires, trying to just get these laps to click off faster and faster.
I wouldn't pass the 19 if he took right sides. Because I feel like if he was on all 4 tires, I think he would have caught Ed by now. Now granted, he is still gaining on Ed. Like, it's less than a second between the two. But he's not catching him as quickly as I thought he would.
I mean, like you said, though, I mean, you base your strategy off of what others are doing. If you know the 43 is going to gas and go, why not try and take tires to see if it'll help you catch him quicker?
Yeah,
but it's only gone down 6/10 now as we're coming to 5 laps to go. Here as Condi crosses the line.
And Keith is in 4th place after the pit stop, ahead of the 99 of Rick Slick. And I think that'll put K2 in 6th. With all of the attrition, all the cars that have dropped out in this final pit stop, the running order is going to be all topsy-turvy at the end of this thing. It's not at all what it had been all night.
No, nowhere near the 21, the 22 front runners all night. The 10 who was having a great run in his first race back.
Unless you're talking about the 43, then nothing's changed at all.
No, absolutely not.
Why is my stream at 144p? Don't do this now. I was trying to get a lap count and then the stream got all fuzzy. I think my internet's crap in the bed.
Gonna say, because right now Eto crosses the line. It will be 3 to go now, coming to 2 as Condi will cross the line. 2 laps to go. The battle for second, close, but not enough for the 19 to feel at all confident that he can even get to the 77 in time. A lap and a half for this 43. TCR Condi, he took the lead early on in stage 1, and he didn't even have to look back because there hasn't been a car behind him for most of this night. He has been in another zip code. You could say he's in another state, but it doesn't matter. He gets cleanly off a 2, down the back straightaway. He came in saying he was needing a win. He came in confident, saying that he was going to get that win. And out of turn 4, Condi got the win. And he is into the final 4.
The 19's ran out. The 19 is out. He is losing spots.
Oh, he did. The 19's out. He runs out of fuel. Coasts to a 4th place finish.
And the 77 ran out too. He was coasting to the line, and he holds on to 2nd place. And look who sneaks his way out of the podium again. How does he keep doing this? Rick Slick on the podium again.
Wow, it wasn't even the 55. I think maybe the 55 ran out too. Oh my gosh, Edtho with another career day, finishing in not only in the top 3, but a runner-up spot. And Rick Slick, the ghost of Phantoms, the Phantom and Phantom, came out of nowhere to finish in 3rd. Oh, wow, what a day. Condi comes in, calls his shot like Babe back in the day. Pointed the bat at the stands and swung for it, and he nailed it. And he is into the championship 4. And Kari put in a hole he did not anticipate being in, as there's only 15 points. I don't know if it's 15, but it's less than 20 points that separate him from the bubble. As Edtho and Rick Slick, and now Condi in the booth now, is like we usually do. Timmy will get 2nd and 3rd. I will take Condi. I
will in just a second. I'm kind of experiencing... I don't know if this is a technical issue or not, but my notification, like from the stream, it'll show like whenever someone in chat posts the chat, it'll update on the top right. Apparently there's
Yeah.
9 chats, and I only see 5. I'm not seeing the other 4.
I only see 5 too.
So I don't know what's going on there. I only see communication from Kari and Condi, and
Yeah.
they're congratulating each other and all that stuff, giving each other crap and whatnot. But they've been doing that a lot in our group chat, and I had to mute the notifications because they wouldn't stop. And don't worry, like 5 minutes from now, maybe less than that, Kari's gonna ask for the points update. He does it every week. I'm just like, no, you know what? You can wait another 6 days.
Just because you're on pins and needles.
He's lucky that I'm not the points guy anymore. Because if I still was counting points, I'm that spiteful. I would just do it just out of spite. But anyway, nonetheless, we are here, post-race show here in Phantom. Rick Slick sneaking his way onto the podium again, man. How the hell did you do that?
You know what? That was just luck, man. I wasn't too sure if the 43 or the 19 would make it with fuel, man. When I saw them pit, try to make a stretch as much as possible. I knew that Ed had a pretty good car. I was running, around him the entire race, and he was pretty much catching me. So either I pit then or I pit after him. I knew that he was going to be ahead of me no matter what. A good win to the Condi. I know he had to race really hard to get that win because he missed last week. Honestly, man, just good racing. I got lucky. I wasn't really expecting to finish third. Had a tight car the entire race, loosened it up, and then loosened it up too much in the second stage. Third stage, felt okay, but that last pit, honestly, I wasn't sure. I was like, if I pit now, am I going to finish 4th or 5th? I knew Ed had a better car. I wasn't expecting to fall into podium, honestly, but good shit.
Yeah, I mean, and I think imagine that a lot of people had the same reaction. In the final stage, it looked like it was going to go green for the rest of the way, and then the caution came out. And now everyone's back in the race, including you. What was your reaction to not just that, but also the restarts that ensued as well?
Those restarts would get a little crazy. I know that at the beginning of the race, I'm not sure, I think the 55 got a little loose and I ended up smashing into him, and I had some pretty bad damage in the beginning. Those restarts at the end got a little hectic. I know everybody was trying to get as much as they could right there at the end because, that 43 was dominant the entire race. Everybody was kind of shoving and pushing to get up there, man, honestly. Yeah, it was intense racing. Palms are sweaty, gripping the crap out of that wheel, but it was fun.
Knees weak, arms are heavy? Or is it just the palms?
Everything. Got to work out.
Sorry, I had to do it. Yeah, but good result. Survival. Seemed like it was the name of the game at the end.
Yeah.
You're able to do it. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
And now, I'm going to talk to who I think, if I'm not mistaken, has either beaten or matched his best finish in Phantom. Ed, though, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
2nd place. How about that?
Yeah, that is my best finish in Phantom. I had a 3rd place one time.
Like, what was, like, you had to make the call on that last restart to restart up front there. Just kind of what was going through your mind? Like, how are you planning out strategy, and how did you know that, fuel only was going to be the call on that last stop?
Well, on the last pit stop, on the caution, my tires were still reading 100% because I'd just come off a pit road. And I said, if I stay out, I know my car's strong enough to run, 3rd, 2nd, maybe, if I could just get out and get clean. You know what I mean? I got out and got clean, and when the 43 got under me, I always mess up here at Dover when somebody's under me on the exit. I always try to give them that little bit of extra room so I don't mess nobody up, and I ended up scraping the wall. That's what killed me, and I made a lot of contact and stuff. That's what let the 43 get out on me so far. I knew if I could just duck in behind him quick as I could and catch his draft, I could probably do something with him at the end, but his car was so fast, man, the whole race. It was a crapshoot to even try to get there, so. But looked like it worked out. That last pit stop, I knew I had to take gas only. If I took tires, I would be too far back. So I come in and took half a can, which was barely enough. I run out right there coming into 3. I was when I run out, and I knew Shaq was back there, but I didn't realize he run out too. So I had a little bit more of a lead than I expected on him. So he ended up bringing the second. Oh man, it was amazing.
Yeah,
Tough race. Grip that wheel all race long, driving my heart out.
it seemed like the race was kind of falling apart for the rest of the field, but you know, you and Rick were able to kind of dig your way out of the rubble and emerge beneficiary as the podium finishers now. Congratulations on that, obviously. I do got to put you on the spot though, real quick, if you don't mind. That second stage, you were coming out of the pits, and you looked like on the apron and spun, and then you were in the middle of the track, and then you and Kari got into it, and that resulted in a caution. Just kind of walk me through what happened.
Well, I was coming off a pit road, and I was trying not to lose any ground, and my right rear tire touched that apron, like I said, and it spun it around. And then I was trying to get down. I had it in first, and the car just kept, just spinning like crazy. I should have shifted to third, so I could have kept the car from spinning, and got my way down off the track out the way.
Mm-hmm.
But it ended up, them guys just come so fast, and the car was spinning, the tires were spinning, and I was trying my best to get it down there, but it just wouldn't go. That's why it might have looked like I pulled up in front of the car, but the car was fishtailing so bad, I was trying my best to keep it down.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the onboard. It definitely looked like it was. It looked like it was spinning pretty bad there.
Yeah,
So
it definitely was, and it was all driver error. I should have shifted to second or third, but that was my fault.
All right. Well, that doesn't just getting an extra clarification. That doesn't take away from what you were able to do in the end. A second place finish is huge for you points wise, and with all the heavy hitters either running out of gas or having engine failure midway through the race, that's got to be huge.
Yeah, definitely.
Congratulations.
hooked me up with a fast car. This car's always fast here at Dover. If I could just drive it a little better, I know I could run up front every race at Dover. But good job in the booth too. I had a chance to listen to y'all tonight. It was pretty cool.
I'm glad to see
Thanks,
it,
brother.
And that'll be Eddo with a career best second here in Phantom.
And now we get to the guy who is your newest member of the championship for TCR Condi.
What's going on?
Well, I talked to you before the race, man. You called your shot, and boy, did you nail it. What was it about this car that just set it on rails that nobody else could match?
I couldn't tell you. I didn't really have a strategy or anything going into this race. Like, I was just running it as hard as I possibly could, just trying to get away from everybody. Cause, in my head, I feel like I got the best car. Because when I was practicing with other people, I was pulling away and this and that. So I was just trying to get away from everybody as fast as I could, get in the clean air, and, just handle my pit stops whenever they would come to me. And, yeah, I stayed ahead of the field like 2+ seconds pretty much the entire race, besides off pit stops. And, yeah, the car was just fucking phenomenal. As you can see in the stream, it was flying. And, yeah.
I was going to say, there was a little spot in the second stage where the 19 was the only car that really was able to get around you. Were you a little bit nervous at that point that they kind of had their cars figured out and were able to keep up with you, or were you confident enough in your car knowing that you were going to immediately get back by?
No, I just think that it was a stage. I think it was a caution restart or something, and he got the bottom off the restart. And or maybe it wasn't. Oh yeah, he ducked to the inside, and I was just fighting as hard as I could on the outside. And
Yeah.
I just came up the track a bit, and he got around me, but I was able to get right back in behind him. So I know within a matter of time, considering like my history in this race, I was gonna get around him eventually. And my car just had the best long run out of any car this race, I believe. So that was my thought process during that.
Now that you're in the next round, the championship round, are you gonna go into next week with the same expectation of getting a win, or are you gonna really start shifting your focus into setting up that car for that championship race?
Well, I think we got Daytona, Sonoma, and Homestead before the championship race. So I don't know if I'm locked into the championship or just the next round. I believe
Oh,
it's
we
just
only
the next
have 8
round.
cars left. I'm pretty sure it should be the next round.
The last round is pretty much a championship round of 3 races. So Homestead is
But then
pretty much
Homestead's last race.
it's the
Yeah.
championship race, but it's not its own round. It's part of the final round.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. I forgot. I couldn't remember if we decided against that or not.
After Phoenix, it'll be 4 races for the championship, right?
No, 3: Daytona, Sonoma, Homestead.
And y'all got Phoenix next week.
It'll be 4 cars racing for the championship after Phoenix.
I think I just
Alright.
gotta set up the Daytona car, and I feel kind of comfortable at Sonoma and Homestead. I'm very confident there. But Daytona is gonna take a little bit of work because my car was abhorrent the last time I raced there in a league race. So, well, yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations on your win. Welcome to the championship series. Apparently.
Yes, sir. I think I led about 180 laps this race out of 200.
About as you move on into the next round, we can't wait to see what you bring not only to next week, but for the next 3 races after that when you fight for a title.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I look forward to fighting for that.
And that will do it for us here up in the booth as a crazy hectic day at Dover, like advertised, is
Shout out
now
to-
in the books.
Shout out to microwaved fish.
Hold on, where is that?
It's at Kansas.
Oh, there he is.
Now we're at Kentucky.
Oh, I think this is the lobby we hopped in last time. But anyway, that'll do it for us here at Phantom. We'll see you next week at Phoenix to set the field for the Championship 4 and the Championship Series. As this was the day not only won but dominated by the 43 Akandi.
Monster Mile proves itself again.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, we're done. I'm just running this one race, and then we're done.
Oh, we're done streaming? No, it says we're still streaming.
Oh no, we're still streaming. I'm just saying we're done.
Oh, are you in Microwave Fish?
Yes, we are gonna microwave some fish.
Oh, perfect.
We're
You
about.
should have said something.
Yeah, it was full or nearly full, so I wasn't sure if you were gonna be able to make it in time.
Hold on. I think.
Run another one with us.
Yes! No, I didn't. No! Whatever.
Run another one with us, Timmy.
Alright. Hopefully there's room for the next race.
All right, and now we're into Phantom After Hours.
Yeah, but fuck all that previous shit. This is where the real action is.
I love
We
how
are
I said
starting.
that.
I don't know where I'm starting, but it's at the back somewhere. At Kentucky. I'm pretty sure this track is like a parking lot now.
Jay Cosmo Running up at the
25th
front.
at the line. It's a 5
3
lap
wide
heat.
for the lead. Hippie happy. I love that. And his custom car. Oh,
the
car's off the wall.
They're wrecking at the back. Huge wreck. I just drove underneath the car. 2 cars that were in the air. I hope you can see that. I am now in 12th.
Oh, you did! Oh my god!
I am up 13 spots in 1 lap.
Well, you got 4 more to go, but there's a ton of time left. As I'm trying to find my way back up to the front, it is Mega Driver currently leading the field. As Jay Cosmo gets stuck behind Hippie Happy, another car.
Oh, it's a parking lot in 3.
They're wrecking up again.
I knew I should have left.
God, I have not ran
Kari
this
up to
track in ages.
9th. Or not Kari, dummy. Fucking Timmy.
It is I, Kari.
Whose internet is still trash.
Oh, that's the apron. I forgot.
They got hit.
Oh, Timmy, come on, you can do it. Come on, man, finish top 10.
I'm in the top 10.
The 9 crosses the line up at the front. 2 laps to go.
My internet came back like an hour before the race.
Oh, dude. Glad it did. Hippie Happy G24 with probably the best custom car in this field here in the 24. That is a sick paint scheme. As this field is completely jumbled up from how it started. Now we have 1 to go. White flag is out. As Timmy continues to find the wall, trying to get by the 29 up to his outside. As this is the race to the finish, the 9 wins it. Where can Timmy finish? He beats out the 29 and finishes 8th.
It's Mega Driver 24 and JG 24. It's a Jeff Gordon circle jerk in the top 2. Oh, make that top 3. Hippie Happy 24. Oh my god. All the Gordon fans are out tonight. And Huff and Puff. Shout out to Huff and Puff. And Top Cheese. Oh, and I finished 1 spot behind the Fish Man.
Yeah, don't wreck him this time. Yeah, don't wreck Fish, so that way you can continue to run.
I will try not to.
Because you remember, he doesn't like it when people wreck him.
That was a different guy.
I messaged him after and said, no,
That was a
guy,
different
you just
host.
can't go to Phantom and check it out. Streaming that. You said okay.
Little shameless plug. I love it.
I'll probably message him, and only this time I'll just say, hey, yo, we were calling your races. Race. Because I'm definitely getting in. Me and Ed are getting in on this next one.
Vegas.
44 seconds until the next race. I think I'm in, and Ed, though, I believe, is in.
Jimmy with the fastest lap. Starting
Wow! Who knew they had a pro up in here?
You know, that just means I got a big target on my back. It means once we catch the rest of the field, I'm gonna be the first one to see it, and I'm gonna be the first one to die.
Baba Brazil.
Everyone's gonna use me as a shield.
Running at number 6 slider. Yeah.
Sniper Dragon. Sukowski Nation. I think I said that right. Texugo Dumel. J Cosmos.
Oh no, they let Stink Nasty in the lobby.
Oh, he's gone.
He got replaced by
Damn.
Raw Beats.
Raw Bates.
I
MD Draco.
I want the Stink guy back. That was a more fun name. We're still paused. And the lobby is full.
QX4 Flash 22 Red and the 4 car. A lot of custom paint schemes. Not a whole lot of guys that are running actual car numbers. And I'm the only guy I know that runs this 42 scheme.
I think I'm in the 1 car.
You are in the 1 car.
Yes.
Microwave Fish, I know you're watching the stream and purposely pausing the lobby just for us to waste our time, and you know what? I appreciate that. But, 'cause I don't know what the hell we're waiting, but Get Right Goofy is in here.
Oh, we got 28 guys
and
now.
is gone. Now we got Buckeye Fan. Stink Nasty has returned. Let's go. Oh my god. It's an exodus. They're kicking people. Or maybe not. We're down to 29.
Maybe these guys are just like, alright, I'm out. This guy's taking too long. Grayson Roscoe.
I'm not giving up.
Woody Slowpoke. Oh my god, that's fantastic.
He's probably the fastest guy here.
No, he ran 7th fastest in that last race.
And the clock is rolling.
Hippie Happy ran 2nd fastest behind you. You were, I think, 2/10 faster than him. You were
2/10, damn.
31.12. He ran a 31.31.
Well, shit. I better get away on the start here.
Well, seeing as how you are the fastest car in this lobby as it runs right now, me and Ed are probably going to start somewhere mid-pack.
Mr. Shit.
Maybe. Baby, you ready to watch me suck?
Put my wheel up too fast.
I'm ready for you to suck something.
Dang.
Dude, I love my cats. They're so stupid. They're just huddled up on the stairs.
You ever heard of a Savannah cat?
Savannah cat? No.
That's what I got.
Nice.
She's 2nd generation down from a
They're
wildcat.
just stupid.
K2 Savannah. Or F2 Savannah.
Oh, I'm way in the back.
I think this lobby's broken. We're crossing the line. We're not going. And now we're going. Oh, shit.
Run, Timmy, run!
Oh, apron. We're good.
Oh, someone just got into me. Oh, me and Ed are playing Dodge car.
They're
Oh, look
they're
at
wrecking.
this!
And they're wrecking hard.
Up to third, 13th.
I held it. That was crazy. I can't believe I caught that.
Come on, Sowski. Oh, he's running me up. He's running me up. Car's in the grass ahead of me. Let's go, boy. Oh, hard leg by the 22. Oh, I just got pile drove. Oh. I think I'm dead. I think I died.
Dude, hit you right in the side.
Oh, man. 22 got me good. Oh, thanks, buddy. I needed the boost. Some kind-hearted soul was willing to give me a push, and now I'm back here with the Rocket QC.
Le Rocket.
Come on, Timmy, get a win.
I'm working on it.
I'm back here in 23rd. My car is absolutely... Actually, no, he has damage turned off, so my car is fantastic. Oh, I've not logged enough laps at Las Vegas to know how to drive this track. $31.3, not bad. I'm running about the same as the rest of this fucking field. I think.
This will be the white flag.
1 lap to go for Timmy as he crosses the line. Oh, car lagging in front of me. I didn't know what he was doing.
Come on, the goat just doored me. Jackass. Somebody wrecked me. I was about
Oh, I just got a lag hit. Oh. Oh, dude, I was giving you the bottom. Why did you go high? Timmy with the win.
hell yeah.
Showing out for Phantom.
I would like to thank my sponsors.
MFF.
As I do not finish last, but I might as well have.
Ed with a 14th place finish.
Wow, dude, you finished a second ahead of everybody.
I would've
Oh,
been
not the
11th.
fish. He's in last. No.
What?
The goat screwed me.
Oh, wow, Fish not having a good day there. I was having a fucking great run, dude. And then I got with that 22 of Sowski. I think that that's how I'm saying his name. Sukowski. Sukowski.
Where'd he finish? 15th, right behind me.
I finished on the lead lap. I'm bad. I think I'm gonna call it here, though.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'll do one more. One more.
One more.
If Timmy gets kicked, though, because he won, then I'm out.
I'm
Oh my god, if we're the next track on the list is Martinsville.
Oh no, I'm in. I'm so in. Martinsville with no fucking cautions. I am
now you
so
see-
down.
Now you see where I'm going with this.
Oh nope, I'm in. I
if
have
these
to run
last
Martinsville,
two-
no cautions.
If these last two races were shit shows, yeah, this will
Oh
be nuclear.
yeah, dude.
Oh, we started 10th.
How do you know you're starting 10th?
Because it says 10th fastest beside the name.
Oh, dude, let the clock run.
Oh,
Let the
what?
clock run. Did you get kicked?
Sammy Vargas with a 30.7.
Oh, damn, boy, you made it sound like you got kicked.
We started
Yeah, I got
second.
kicked in the face. I didn't run the fastest lap. What the hell?
Yeah, you missed it by like 7/10.
You be starting 11th.
7/10.
Hey! Woohoo! I get to start way better than how I finished. I have 13 points in this lobby. Let's go.
Screw it, I'm running a loose setup. I don't know what to run here.
Dude, this is gonna suck! This is gonna be bad, but I'm here for it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be better than any race we ran last week in this lobby, so let's go! Dude, honestly, like, every time I get on this game now, like, I'm just like, is this lobby open? I'm literally looking for this lobby. Like, every time I'm on this game, because it's just absolute chaos.
It's nice to play awesome Steam instead of running so serious all the time.
Yeah!
I should have made this a tradition sooner.
You know what we should do till the end of the year
What?
after this season?
What?
Phantom should have like a little exhibition, where we do like 10 or 15 races, 40 guys, whoever joins, and just run it as a championship.
Shit. Oh, guy's already out.
Boy, I had to shit
Oh, 3 wide!
God, nobody knows. Nobody knows how to drive this
3
track.
wide for the lead at Martinsville. 4 wide. Ow!
Ow!
I'm second. I almost got the lead back on the outside. Oh, I might have screwed him over. I'm sorry.
I'm third. Oh. I messed up there. I'm not third anymore.
Oh! I just made it through all that. I'm in 4th. Let's go.
Oh, parked car. Parked car. I'm braking
Oh,
way
I'm
too
off
early.
the wall. Oh! I just got church slammed into the
Are you
wall.
in 4th?
I've been 5th.
Like, how the...
Oh,
now I
29
brake
is abs. My car don't want to turn. This thing doesn't want to fucking turn. I'm still in 5th, 6th. I don't know how. Okay, no, I'm in. Oh shit! Oh god! I'm in 4th again.
Damn it.
Man, this car seriously does not want to turn.
Oh,
I'm in
pile up, pile
3rd.
up, pile up! Oh my... Everyone's dying. Everyone is dead. I'm in the lead. What the fuck?
I'm still in 3rd, baby. 4th now.
Get off! Shit.
Dude, this car seriously sucks at turning right now. Oh my god. Oh no.
Lap car got me.
Nope, that's not how you
Oh,
save
the
it.
leader wrecked. There we go. I was just about to get the leader back. See, I was being nice to him, and then he gave me a permission slip.
Ha!
But then he got wrecked by a lapper. I got a 3.6 second lead.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh, they're wrecking
No,
again.
pile up in turn 4. I'm down to 12th. No! Oh, this car is so bad.
I'm 3 wide. I'm 3 wide.
Oh no! I caught the apron.
I'm in survival mode, and it's not going well.
Oh, well, you just passed me, so I'm a lap down. Thank God I'm ghosted, dude. I don't have to worry about people smacking me anymore. Holy.
Oh, that was close. I almost got microwaved. I nearly
18th!
I
Wow,
nearly gave it
you
away.
got him!
Dude, I had about like a 2-second lead, and I caught a lap car, right? And the lap car was on the inside, and I'm thinking, oh, well, this guy's just gonna send me to Narnia, so I'm just gonna let him go. But he didn't send me to Narnia, and I'm like, oh, I might have just choked the race away. And yes,
Damn it,
Condi,
dude! I was top 5 for more than half of that.
Yes, Condi, we are still live, but I think we're gonna wrap it up now.
Oh man, I thought for once I was gonna have a good finish. You still alive?
I mean, shit, we did this
Damn.
last week too.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I want to at
All
least
right,
see.
but
I want to at least see what kind of lap time I got.
of course you do.
But I imagine some guys probably tried to ride the wall, like Chastain. I think my cat's at my door right now.
19-0 Rocket. He had to be wall banging.
Fucker.
4th, dude. Come on, you finished 6 seconds off, or 6/10 off of the guy who ran first.
Yeah. I got.
Wall bang.
I had the 19th fastest
Oh,
lap.
Michigan.
I was not terrible.
I managed to step into a lobby of
Nah,
30
I
plus
gotta back
cars
out.
and win 2 of those races. That's like, I deserve like a badge of honor for that.
Yes, you did.
Like, winning, I don't care what anyone says. I like winning those kind of lobbies because those are survival. Like,
Oh
Purple
crap! No,
Heart
no, I didn't want to be in this.
Streaming
Shoot.
wait, I'm getting back in there.
Too bad. We're already starting.
And I mean, I'm gonna commentate this one.
Watch it.
Oh God!
Shit, who's
All right.
hosting?
Microwave fish. Microwave fish.
No, not anymore. I'm in.
No.
I got in. It was the last spot, and I got it.
Michigan. Michigan.
I've had it.
Wow. Man, that was quick. As soon as you got in the lobby, you were just like, hit start button. Oh, we're still waiting for the rest of the drivers. Well, don't mind me. You don't gotta look at me. If this was Chicagoland, I'd have some, because I actually have an actual setup for Chicago.
Michigan's a fun track. Our track.
Here we are at Michigan.
All right.
It's Le Rocket. Oh my God, they're wrecking already. Coming to the line to start this
Oh!
race. Things are not looking good. I see a car in the grass, and judging by the tone of that
Hello.
voice, I think I know who it was. The 29 car leads him to green. They're 3 wide right behind him. The Fishman.
I'm
I
not
think.
last!
He's microwaving the field. He's in the middle of a 3 wide, 4 wide. They are 4 wide at Michigan with the Happy Man on the outside. Oh, they're wrecking in 3, and they're wrecking hard. The Fish and the Happy Man both collided, and they're going to lose time.
Yes, I have people to race against. Whee!
Here's Carman in the number 18, running in 3rd position right now. And Sammy Vargas in the number 76 Gatorade car, running in 2nd at the moment. And you got Flash 22 Red running in 4th in this number 4 car. And this is the guy that scared me in the Martinsville race. Oh, the leader's on the apron, blocking like hell. Carman's going to take it all the way to the white line. Oh, there's a spin in the back. Car's all
Oh!
the way to the apron.
Did you
The
see
Carman
that 42 go right through?
for the lead. And a dive bomb by the 76. Crossovers on top of other crossovers.
I'm up 8 spots after my initial crash.
I'm up to 7.
Riding on board with the number 1 of Ed, though, one of the biggest movers in this race, continuing to charge forward. Oh, we just saw a massive collision. I think I just saw an attempted murder. What the hell happened there?
You should have looked at me at the start, bro. I got assassinated.
Yeah, I took a couple.
I was coming.
I took a couple.
Oh my God,
solid
they're still wrecking. Oh, and that was
Oh,
the 29.
dude, I just helped this 94 get through that.
Le Rocket
Holy.
is dead. I couldn't think of a comeback for that, but Le Rocket is no longer
I'm up into the top
leading.
20.
JG24. I actually don't know who's leading right now.
I don't know, but I'm up in the 18th right now.
18's leading.
18, that's Carman.
I had to go through the grass to dodge a crash. 17th.
21st.
And I think Carman's gonna walk away with it. Let's get to our correspondents. Wallbridge.
Right now in a duel with the 4. I don't know if I got what it takes. Oh, I gotta run! I gotta run! Coming into 4! I'm on the apron! I might have the time! He shoots to the bottom! Side by side to the line! Got him!
Oh, you dirty
Yes! Oh, wow! Please
that
tell
guy.
me you saw that.
So, who got the win?
Carman.
Carman in the car, and is in fact a
Yes.
man,
Best ever. Second to GOAT. Third.
dancing in the rainbows of Skittles.
Wow, dude, I came back from 31st to finish 16th. I'm pretty proud of that after I got assassinated at the start, but I don't even remember who it was. I don't even think
Ladies
I caught
and
his
gentlemen,
name.
I believe I have captured tons of war crimes here on camera. And the one that you were in the crosshairs of was not the only one.
Oh, I know.
Oh my goodness. Shout out to all of these maniacs.
Ah, I love this fucking lobby, dog. I wanted to be mad too, but I'm like, why? Oh, why are we getting mad
Yeah.
over that? I mean, it was so bad because I was better than like half these guys at least. That's saying something from a guy who sucks.
Alright, well now I gotta wrap it up.
Yes, no, that will do it for us for Phantom After Hours.
I got the second fastest lap.
Holy! Wait, oh, I backed out. I couldn't see what I got.
Hold on. Are you still in there? There you fucking go.
No,
38.9, 39 more.
Oh, oh my
No.
god. Don't tempt me. Please, no.
no,
Please
no.
change tracks so I don't stay. Please.
I'm not. I'm already out.
In Ohio, it is.
How about you stay, but we cut the stream?
Okay, okay, we're done. Thank God. He changed it. We're done.
All right. Now that that's over, that will do it for Phantom here on your Saturday with some extra content just for everybody who felt like what. Oh, when the hell was K2 in here?
I heard him say a little something and then.
Oh, I didn't hear him at all. I didn't know he was here.
I swear, my
But
chat.
that will do it for us.
It's now
Have
it says
a-
there's 13 chats. Is there someone chatting that's like blocked or
No.
something?
I don't know, dog. I don't see nothing.
Everything NASCAR. Did YouTube get you too? Like what kind
see mine.
of like secret government shit are you getting yourself into? Because that same shit happened on Discord. Like he'll message me on Discord and I never see it, cause like Discord like marks him as spam. So I'm wondering if YouTube is doing the same thing. I'm marking all chat. Yeah, I still don't see anything. I'm ending it. Goodbye.